So that's her. Well, Forrest Gump had a shrimp boat, and I got a Steigercraft. 23-foot offshore cuddy cabin. 350 inboard inner. I'll show you that in a minute. Stern out drive. Believe it or not, this boat is 30 years old. 29. Made 1990. That's the old truck. Crazy fact about that one, I actually traded a rifle for that truck. Drove it from Williston, North Dakota, all the way to South Carolina. Other than the fact I found out the fuel gauge isn't 100% on it, ran out of fuel, told me I still had it in there. That little hiccup, besides that, good little running truck so far. But I'll get inside and show you the rest of the boat. So I've been waiting to see somebody kind of sort of do a video on one of these older Steigers. Haven't really been able to find one that's been real in depth for the Steiger Chesapeake. But you've got sealed compartment, you got a battery down there. You can get to it easier there. We cut a hole out for the fuel tank just so I can get to it a lot easier. You got your on-off battery switches in here, other battery down there, and then you've got the Mammoth old 350. Boat's got this. It's got 490 hours on it. It's original, so hopefully one day I'll be able to pull her out and put a new one on there. But right now, that's what we got. I'd love to have fuel injection instead of carbureted. If you're gonna buy a boat, seriously look into fuel injection. There's a couple of companies that make a kit where you can take it from carbureted to fuel injection. I think it's called can't think of the name of the company right off, but they're on YouTube. I actually watched the video. It's like $1,500 to make them fuel injected. Love the idea, just not putting $1,500 in the engine that old. You go inside. I got my first mate with me. Say hey.
Hey.
So pretty old school, easy to, navigate panel here. Guess the oil thing doesn't work, huh? But for the most part, it's just your basic old school clusters. Got a 94 SV. I don't know how to install those fish radars. That's kind of what I like to get done in here. Hopefully I'll have that done at some point this spring. Radio, deep water. Don't know if that works or not. Radio. I know the radio, at least 2 of the speakers work, so that's good. At least I got a little bit of radio. Downstairs, just your basic V-berth with a restroom. A couple things these boats don't have if you are looking at an older Steigercraft, which is why you're watching this video, I'm presuming, or just giving up on the channel. But if you are looking at a Steiger, these older boats, they don't have fish boxes on the side anywhere. They don't have anywhere you can put the rods inside out as far as like rocker holders. They have 5 on the back, at least this one does. It's got a wash down pump on it. There's a place to put a drink. It's got rocket launchers. I don't know if that was factory or not. I'm presuming it's probably not because it's the same oxidized aluminum as this. So I'm guessing that was all aftermarket. But yeah, just kind of giving y'all a look out on it. We've got 2 lights installed just so if you are nighttime fishing you can see. Got 2 speakers. That one works. The port side works, starboard side doesn't. I think it's just probably an electrical problem or just old speakers. But just want to give y'all a rundown on the boat real quick. Kind of show y'all everything what we're working with. Hopefully next week I'll have it in the water. Got a few things I have to deal with the paperwork side of it, which is why we're not on it right now. So inside you have a sliding windows. These older models, the windows don't open in the front. You do have windshield wipers, and they do work in this boat. Up top, you've got your little, I guess call it a escape hatch, but it doesn't open enough for that. Basically, it just lets air in and out. Seats are really, really comfortable. Pretty sure these are the same seats that were installed in the boat almost 30 years ago. So, I mean, that's the reason I do like Steiger. It's not the prettiest boat. I mean, everything that's in it still works. I mean, as far as, for being 30 years old. I mean, if you're going to go buy something that's as old as this boat, it's nice that, or, you know, if you're going to buy a boat like this new, it's nice that in 30 years, it still does what it was designed to do. Ooh, and it's got a little wooden knob on the inside of the steering wheel, which, by the way, is completely pointless. I don't even know why they did that, but they did. It's stupid. It sits too low, it's too close to my knee. It does have a compass built in. I like that compass. On the side, it's got all your switches. From what I see, for the most part, they do work. It's also got 2 plug-ins. Don't know if they work yet or not. I haven't had anything to plug into them. But I will, because I'll bring the phone out here. I'll help out with that. I think up top is a cigarette lighter, which it is. So that's great. You got guys that's got more phones than you do places to plug in at. The back also has a little plug-in down there. I'm presuming that's for shore power. Alright fellas, that's it. We're going to get out of here and take the kiddo home. Okay, and that's that Garmin 94 I was talking about. I have no idea how to hook this up, y'all. So that's the only reason it's not hooked up yet. I'm hoping I can maybe find somebody around here that kind of sort of knows how to play with it. If you're in the Myrtle Beach area and either you know somebody that's good with these things or you know how to do it, just give me a heads up at least on how to wire this thing in, because I'm probably going to end up taking it to a shop to have somebody do it. Well, that's it, brother. Y'all have a good one.